Good evening, everybody. I'm Pierre Roberge, the Daily Trader. It is July 5th, and we are going to take a look at Tesla stock, Palantir, Nvidia, and Xpeng also today from a technical analysis perspective. My goal in doing these videos is to help you understand how you can use technical analysis to make better trading and investing decisions, but I'm not a financial advisor, so please do your own research and make your own decisions. So Tesla is up $2.66. That's 0.95%. Closed at 282.48. Post-market, we are down a little bit. So let's look at what we have here on the chart. If we don't look at the chart, we cannot understand if we are in an uptrend or a downtrend. After the gap that we had on Monday, nice gap on Monday, we were right smack on our bullish channel resistance. It is now in green because it has now turned into a support. So this is our bullish channel resistance. So today we broke it. We did not break it yesterday. We closed right smack on it. Now we broke it nicely, I would say. We'll see if we can still hold on. But this is indication at least that Tesla has some holding power. We had a gap, and sometimes if we have just a weak gap, a little bit of a gap, the stock can come back down. It is just a knee-jerk reaction. So right now, it does not seem so far as a knee-jerk reaction because we are staying high. We made a higher low. We did not make a higher high, but still it's pretty good. The FOMC meeting minutes were released today. These are the minutes of the last FOMC meeting where they go into a lot more details as to what were the discussions. And sometimes there's a little bit of information in there that makes the stock market move a little bit. The market was waiting a little bit for most of the day about this revelation. And I don't think that there were any revelations. We could be seeing the stock market go even higher for the rest of the week. Let's go on the 1 hour chart. Okay, nothing new here. So on the 1 hour chart, we can really see this here. We see the higher lows. We are making higher lows and higher lows, but we are still at the same high at 284.24. The same high is right there, and we are coming right next to it. This is not the best candle on the last hour, but let's not get too picky. In terms of the indicators on the 1 hour chart, everything is fantastic. If we come back to the daily chart, we have stochastic at 97. MACD is breaking over bullish. We now have all green thumb up. RSI is still overbought and the MI is still great. Let's just enjoy this wave and see where it takes us. Let's take a look at some Tesla news. So here we see that Tesla electric customers report making as much as $150 a day. This is quite interesting. Tesla electric customers in Texas are reporting making as much as $150 a day during the heat waves, as Tesla virtual power plant is coming together with over 6 megawatt of powers. So some Tesla power walls on the Tesla electric program reported making as much as $150 a day, selling electricity back in the grid. So basically, you have a power pack. It's full of electricity. You can sell that electricity to the grid when the grid is in danger of collapsing because the demand is too big and it would be too expensive for the energy producers to start ramping up new production facilities. Then at that point, they can buy electricity for a big price. We see here that one customer was showing that they were selling electricity for over $5 a kilowatt hour. $5 a kilowatt hour. This is incredible. Here in Quebec, it's 10 cents Canadian a kilowatt hour. So $5, that's a nice profit right there. Let's keep that in mind. Also, Tesla has broken the Iceland annual sales record for a single car model with the Model Y, and it has done it in half a year. This is crazy. So in just 6 months, Model Y has beaten the record for the most sales in a year for a single car model. It was set by the Toyota Corolla with just over 1,200 deliveries back in 1988. That's not a lot. And now 6 months into 2023, Model Y has broken a 35-year-old record. Wow, this Model Y is a great car. This is a great car. It's a small SUV. It's quite big, almost as big as the Model X. Not as big, but almost as big, quite a bit bigger than the Model 3. So people are just loving it. Also, Tesla wants to pay you to drive its car this summer. So yes, Tesla has some openings. It's called a seasonal vehicle operator. And basically, it's to drive the cars, full self-driving, collecting data in certain cities that have some particularities. And they even have jobs in Quebec, in Saint-Bruno, Quebec, not too far from here. So that's pretty interesting. If people don't drive very often in those places, or if the layout of the roads is quite tricky, then they need people to drive it and then comment on what is happening and what should be happening. It's basically doing a business analyst job, in my opinion, with the full self-driving team. Let's take a look at Xpeng a little bit. I just heard about this, so I might as well share it with you guys. This might be a good opportunity. This is not financial advice. They have had bad earnings call, but Xpeng's CEO, I did not watch the video yet, but Xpeng's CEO basically mentioned that for their new car, they are receiving many orders, so they are expecting a spike in sales for the rest of the year, I am assuming. This was just enough to make the stock jump. So basically, we broke 12 bucks. We broke 12 bucks, and we also broke a downward resistance. And we also broke a downward resistance, and 12 bucks was going to be the congestion zone, and we broke that too with a good stochastics. It would have been better to catch the move yesterday, but right now it seems to be stabilizing a little bit. Of course, you can jump in with some risk, or you can just wait a little bit and watch it, just like we have watched Nvidia after the gap up. There was a gap up with Nvidia, and we did not get crazy, and we just looked at the pattern it was doing after the gap up, and then we saw an opportunity, and Nvidia was a buy, I think, on Monday. I just wanted to share this with you guys. Let's take a look at Palantir. So Palantir, outside of its downward channel, yes, we know about this, and this is remaining stable. This is in a congestion zone, and look at stochastic is climbing back up. We are at 59.44. To me, I see a buy signal at over 1581, but be prepared to get out at 1715 because this is where the congestion zone is. Let's take a look at Nvidia. Nvidia is doing another leg on this bullish channel. It's the first leg was here. Doing a second leg. Yes, I'm going to be honest, this candle is not the best. So if you entered, as I mentioned, that's fine, but keep your hand on the trigger close. You can choose 419.83 if you want a very tight stop loss, or you can wait until it breaks this bullish channel because this is still in play. And I would almost say to use this support right here as a stop loss instead of 419 because this is so close. VIX, so VIX is up 0.48, up 3.5% at 1419. So it's going up a little bit. Look at stochastic. Stochastic is at 57. We need to watch this. Stochastic alone is not too bad, but if we start breaking 1485, then it could mean that there is going to be a down wave in the stock market soon. QQQ basically going sideways. We can confirm that this is a congestion zone right now at 372.62. Dow Jones pulling back a little bit, but still in its bullish channel. S&P 500 also pulling back a little bit, not too bad. Nasdaq Composite pulling back also. Gold, I see this. So gold started to go higher and higher, but now we cannot break 1508 and we seem like we want to come back down. Silver, wow. So silver, we have a break of our downward channel. So the downward channel has officially ended. Now, are we stuck into a congestion zone? Because the stock can go downward, sideways, upward. So right now, it's not going downward anymore. That we know. Is it going to go sideways before going upwards? This is what we need to find out. So we are going to find out when we break 802 with a good stochastic. So we are not there yet, but we might be coming there shortly. Bitcoin, Bitcoin cannot break 3938, cannot break it. We are caving in. We broke it one day, caved in yesterday, and also today. Ripple, pretty much the same thing, going sideways. US dollar climbing, so we are outside of this little downward channel, so the dollar is strong. Thank you very much for watching. Thank you for liking, commenting, subscribing. If you like what I do, you can become a YouTube member. Click on my TradingView affiliate link. I'm going to wish you a great evening. We are going to talk tomorrow, and I'm going to tell you à la prochaine.